Hey guys, this is Marianne with the Akashic Inspirations, and today this is a free reading for Aquamarine Pisces Moon, and it is October 1st, 2012. And today I have her channeled reading, as well as the cards I'll be using for her is the Goddess Tarot by Chris Walder, Ascended Masters by Doreen Virtue, and Ask Your Guides with Sonia Choquette. So, really a cool, amazing message for Aquamarine Pisces Moon. Um, the first thing I saw was like, in the movies you see like an underwater scene and the waves are kind of like, floating back and forth, right? The waves of the ocean. And I felt like I was like swimming. And so I believe, or I know, that one of your guides is a mermaid. And they just want you to go. And then what her message was is that they just want you to go with the flow. Don't you're swimming upstream, like you're going against the flow of what it is that you really want to do. You're exhausting yourself by doing things that are against your true calling. Okay, it's not that they're against them. It's just not. It's not what you want to be doing. So you're fighting it, and basically. Then I saw like a dam on a river, and the dams were made of it was made of bricks, and you've put them there. Okay, so that path, that flow of that river is where you need to go, and you've like blocked it. So just by your thoughts, okay, and your intention, you can dissolve it because you made it, so you can take it down anytime you want. Okay, don't think it's there because somebody else put it. Right, you have the ability to get rid of this. And so I asked him to show me what was down this river. So as the river takes you downstream, as you get rid of this dam that's blocking you, and you go downstream, I saw like all the banks of the river were green and fertile and really pretty. And then the next thing I see is that you've stopped, and you're like getting, and you're walking towards this house. It's like a little house, but you're walking towards it like, okay, I'm home, right? And it's like the house is waiting for you to get there. And you're going to be able to do all the things that you really want in a safe, secure, comfortable, loving environment. Your spells, your magic, your focusing of your powers, all of those things you're going to be able to do in this place. But you just got to get rid of the dam first so you can float downstream, because everything that you want is on that path. All your abundance, it's just there waiting for you to, float down it and pick it up. All right. So I'm going to go start with the Goddess Tarot cards that I pulled for you. What happened was I kept getting jumper cards. So I have a spread of 5, but I see it kind of sequential. Okay. And it really kind of worked out that way. So that's the way I'm going to read it for you. All right. I hate this thing. Okay. First, we're going to start with the 7 of staves, which are, of course, the wands. And it's really, if you'll see, she is like battling. She's up against a cliff. You people have been, this to me is in like what's passing out of way. Like this is the coming out of being, which is you've been opposed by your decisions, by things you want to do, and people who are opposing you and naysaying you, and all of that. And I think you've gotten to the point where you're like, you know what, I'm going to make my own decisions, and this is what I want to do. So I think you're in the midst of passing out of this scenario. All right. Then what's going to come is, here is Isis, and she's resting, and she's got the 4 swords that are there for her protection. So she's protected. So you can take this time now to really rest and recuperate and prepare yourself for these wonderful new things that are coming into being. One of the things that I really liked about what it said, I'll read it to you. It says, introspection and solitude, need time to heal or rest, detachment from the everyday world to regain balance. So you take a break from stressful situations, which is what this has been here. Okay. And then we go on to, this is the two cards jumped out for me from the Ascended Masters Oracle by Doreen Virtue. And it's really beautiful because the first one that came out for me is Choose Peace with Paramahansa Yogananda. Hope I said that right. It says, in this situation, choose the path of peace. As you think about your various options and possible outcomes, which brings the greatest feeling of peace to your body and mind? And this is your answer. Listen to your heart's truth. And it's so funny, if that's what I was talking about today. What is your heart's desire? Look how it's coming up in people's readings. It's amazing. This is always a peaceful alternative to conflict. Your peacefulness elevates your energy and helps you to manifest your desires. Meditate and do yoga as a way of attaining inner peace. And then following that, what came out was, guess what? Follow your heart with St. Francis. I mean, I just love this. Look, the doves are coming out like in every single reading I've seen and I think it was Tony that had the doves too, and oh my gosh, and Glammy Witches, the Ace of Cups with her beautiful dove. So doves are everywhere right now. This is the message, this message of peace and harmony. This is what they all want us to achieve. And it says the answer to your question is in your heart. Hello. This card signifies that you can trust your heart's true desires, even if you can't clearly see how the outcome will appear or manifest. This is a situation where you're called upon to walk in faith and be true to yourself. The universe will ensure that your needs are met and will help you with your relationships as you make life's changes. And it says additional meanings. You already know what to do. Trust your intuition and take action accordingly. Your feelings are accurate and valid. You're guided to make important and happy life changes. You receive true divine guidance through your feelings and intuition. All right, so everything that the records have told you, it's now being repeated in the cards. And the last one, which I thought was like really, really pretty. It's, although it says boredom, it's your spirit teachers. And if you'll see, you've got these are it's a wolf spirit. Looks like wolf spirits, right? And you've got your spirit helper giving the heart to your childlike self, and you've got the feathers of of feathers of peace coming down to you, and then all of this is this yellow color, your color of your solar plexus, which is where you manifest what it is that your desires are. So it tells you life is relatively stable and calm now, and yes, you've achieved a certain degree of predictability and comfort on a day-to-day basis. However, something is lacking in the way of fulfillment. Your spirit teachers gather in response to this emptiness. They gently remind you that there's more to life than you're presently expressing, and are calling upon you to remember your soul commitments of purpose and contribution to your fellow human beings. They confirm what you already know in your heart. Focusing on your interests alone will not fill your void. Trust these beautiful guides as they lovingly urge you to open your heart and share your time and gifts with others. They wisely counsel you that the restlessness, emptiness, and boredom you feel isn't the result of something missing from your life or something you haven't yet attained, but rather is the reaction to unexpressed talent, creativity, and love in your heart, things your soul longs to give. Your spirit teachers invite you to take advantage of your present peace and certainty and use your good fortune to involve yourself with those who are still struggling. Your spirit teacher's message: give more and your emptiness will subside. So I hope that this resonates with you. It's actually a really beautiful reading. It's really, I think, total momentum right now is for all of us to express our individuality. It's what we were talking about, unity and oneness through individual expression. That's the beauty. That's why we're all here, because we all make a whole, but we all need to do our part, which is to express ourselves, follow our heart's desires, and go after what it is that we want to do. So I wish you many blessings in your path and your choices. Love and light. Namaste.